Hey, all you fruit munchers out there, this is Sarah here, and I'm just out here relaxing on my hammock after work, and I was watching some YouTube videos, and I just finished watching Freelee's new video about super meat. And basically what super meat is lab-grown cultured meat. So it's not going to be any different from the meat that you'd get from a chicken or a cow. They take the stem cells from these animals without harming them somehow. I didn't really look into the practice, but without harming the animals, they take a cell and they mimic the environment perfectly to grow these cells into pieces of meat. And yeah, so I just wanted to share my thoughts on this really quick while it's still fresh in my mind. When I first saw this video, my immediate thought was I was a little bit sketched out by it. I really didn't know how to feel. So I sat there, I just went there with an open mind and I listened to the whole thing. And my conclusion is that I think this is really going to show meat eaters how detrimental the consumption of meat actually is to the planet. Okay, there is nothing natural about eating a diet that's not only destroying our own bodies, but the world in a whole. Like animals in nature, the diets that they consume, they all live symbiotically with each other. If you took humans off the planet and got rid of all of our waste and our production and our meat eating, and you got rid of that, the world would come back to life and it would flourish. And I don't think we're meant to be parasites here. I think there's a way for us to live on planet Earth without destroying everything as we go along. I think it's going to come to a point in our future where it's either you eat lab-grown meat or you eat vegan. Like, it's either lab-grown meat or you don't eat it at all, because we are literally going to run out of resources. Okay, there's not enough water, there's not enough land, there's not enough air because of all the greenhouse gases that factory farming produces. There's not enough trees to suck all the toxins out of the air that we're constantly pumping into it. There's just not enough resources to keep living the way that we're living, to keep leading these unhealthy animal-based lifestyles. There's just not enough resources. So am I really in support of super meat? Well, yes and no. Do I think that it's healthy to eat any meat at all, whether it's lab-grown or from a farm? No, meat is not healthy. It's not a natural diet, because in order to eat meat, it's completely unsustainable, and any diet, as I said, that's unsustainable for a person's body and for the planet, we just shouldn't be eating it. It's not a natural thing to do. Seriously though, the only way to sustain our meat eating is to literally make it in a lab and not get it from nature. I think that's a huge red flag. Like, we shouldn't be eating this at all. Like, am I the only one? It's not a natural thing to do. And the only way to truly live symbiotically with the planet is by eating plants. It heals our body, it heals the environment, and yeah, I think super meat is the future of meat at all in general, because if we don't switch over to lab-grown meat, not only are animals going to continue to suffer, which I don't want, okay? I'm definitely in support of it for getting rid of animal suffering, but humans are animals too, and by supporting lab-grown meat, you are still supporting the cancer industry and the pharmaceutical industries, because meat is not fit for human consumption at all, whether it comes from a factory farm or a petri dish. It's just not. But yeah, I think that it's really going to show meat eaters how detrimental that diet is to the planet. And one day, I really do think that it'll be illegal to get your meat from anywhere but a petri dish, because if not, we've doomed ourselves. We've doomed ourselves to a future of living in smog from coast to coast, of having completely polluted water and rivers and needing to wear gas masks in the country. If you've ever seen the TV series, there's two of them that I watched on Netflix with my boyfriend. One is called The 100, and the other one, oh, I don't remember what it's called, but I'll put a clip of it over top of me talking when I get to a computer and I can look it up. But in these shows, it's literally, it shows us in the future and how we've polluted the planet so much that we've had to literally live in outer space until the planet regenerates itself. Like, that's our future, okay? Our future is literally not being able to live on the planet anymore and killing all of the life on it if we do not make the switch to either veganism or eating petri dish meat. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you personally think of this whole super meat thing and whether or not you think it's a good idea. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you think. Thanks for listening to my thoughts, as always. I hope you get to enjoy this gorgeous summer sunshine today as I am. Soak up all of that vitamin D that you can. And yeah, have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. I just realized now that there's a huge thing of smoothie just on my face. Typical.